guys, it's Megan, or Simply Riddling, here with another geeky and gaming DIY video, and today I'm showing you how to make Clementine's hat from the Walking Dead game. I was super excited about this DIY because I love Clementine. She's one of my favorite video game characters of all time. I really love her a lot. I love the growth that we've seen in her from, season 1 where she was just this cute little innocent girl to season 2 where she's become like this ultimate badass little girl who's killing zombies left and right, and oh, she's just so cool. So I just had to make her hat. I'm going to show you how I made this without further ado, and I really hope you guys like it. So yes, yay, let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a plain white baseball hat. I got mine at AC Moore for, I believe it was $2 or $3. It was really cheap. If you go to a craft store and just look in the aisles where they sell like the plain white shirts, the plain white tote bags and all that stuff, you'll probably find the hats there. That's where I found them. It's kind of up to you to choose what you want to use for the blue part of the hat. If you want, you can just go for regular blue paint and just paint it on with a paintbrush, but I decided that I wanted to use a marker because I thought it would give it more precision. And also, when you color with a marker, especially on fabric, it doesn't, evenly spread everywhere, and I kind of liked that because it made the hat overall in the end look a little kind of distressed and worn out, and I thought that was a good effect. The marker that I used is a fabric marker by Sharpie. I think that this is actually a fairly new fabric marker. I got it for like $1 or $2, also at AC Moore, and it is the Stained by Sharpie collection. It's the blue one. You can either buy these individually or you can buy them in packs with other colors. So if you do a lot of crafts with fabric stuff and coloring, then you could get the pack, but I just decided to get individual. I ended up getting 2 just in case because I didn't know how much ink I would really want or need. And the next thing you're going to need is a plain old pencil. I just have a regular mechanical pencil, and this is just going to be for drawing an outline when we eventually get to the logo part of the hat. And the last thing you're going to need is the logo. You don't really need to have this, but I like to keep the logo next to me when I was, sketching it on the hat so that I could have a good comparison and look back and forth and just have it next to me while I'm working. But if you want, you could just pull up the image on your phone. So I'm first going to start out just coloring the bill completely blue. I think that's what that part of the hat's called, the front part. So I'm just completely coloring it. It's very basic. You're literally just taking a marker and coloring. So it's like a coloring book, but it's actually a hat. So as you can see here in this photo of Clementine that I pulled up on my phone, pretty much all of her hat is blue except for these 2 front panels, which is where the logo is going to be. So what you're going to do now is take your pencil, or if you want you can start in with a marker, but I would not recommend doing that because I think it's better to have an outline to trace over and follow. But you're basically going to take your pencil and you're going to try to recreate this logo. And as far as the sizing goes, you can try to make it the right size. Mine ended up being a little bigger than, it should have been, but that's alright. So just do your best to recreate the image. It's kind of like a D kind of shape, but just keep looking back at your reference photo and just keep going at it, and you can get it, I promise. Just keep trying it, and it can be super frustrating if you're not good at drawing. I know it was very frustrating for me, but you can eventually get it. So after a lot of erasing and frustration, this is what I came up with, and I'm comparing it to the reference photo here, and it looks pretty accurate as I think I could have gotten it. So now we've got to make it permanent, and we got to make it blue. So you're going to take your fabric marker or your paint if you're using paint. I especially like a marker for this part because you can be a lot more precise than you could with, a paintbrush. I mean, I guess it depends on your preference, but I think that a marker is much easier to use in this case. So I'm starting out by tracing over the original outline that I already had with the marker, and then I'm just going to color in the rest of the logo. After you've done that, you basically just have a lot of coloring left to do. So I'm starting off by coloring the little, you know, little nub dot thingy on the top of the hat blue. And then I'm gonna color all of the back panels blue. Now it can be a little bit tricky to really be able to get in every little crevice of the hat and make it all completely blue. So you can wedge a piece of cardboard underneath the hat to make it a little easier. Oddly enough, I found my knee the best place to color on top of because, you know, it's round and it just fit right into the hat. So it's a little strange looking, but it made it much easier than what I was doing before when I was coloring it on top of the folder. So you could either color it on your knee like I am, or you can, I don't know, put it on a mannequin or a severed head if you have that laying around. I really hope you don't have a severed head laying around. That would not be good. Please tell me you don't have, that was a joke. Please don't actually put your hat on a severed head and color it. I was kidding. But yeah, basically you're just gonna color the rest of the hat. It's pretty straightforward from here on out. But like I said before, just try to get every little bit of white colored blue and make it look as even as you can. Now if you want, you can just stop here and be done. This is pretty much the hat, but I had to go back with a black Sharpie and add the signature little, you know, cartoony thing that Telltale has done with all of their characters. And by that, I mean, you know, I'm adding the little, you know, black cartoony lines as you can see here in the photo of Clementine I had. So I'm just drawing those in with a plain black Sharpie. And after that, you are done! Thank you guys so much for watching this DIY video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did, and feel free to leave me comments of what you think I should do DIY videos of in the future. I've got a ton more planned. I just need to, you know, go and get all the supplies and all that. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Clementine out. Hey. Here, put this on your head. There you go, your Clementine. Can you please, Toby, it'll be cute, just put it on. Okay, fine, don't. Just remember that when you're Are you just gonna leave? Toby, come on! I'm trying to film! Stop! Toby, stop! You're such a little jerk! Go away! If you want, you can go for just plain blue, If you want, you could just go for plain blue, that is a tongue twister.